Hello students and welcome to Smartkidz Tutorials. In this video we'll be solving the prelims paper, maths prelims paper level 2 which came recently in March 2022. This paper consists of 40 marks total and 4 questions in total, each question consisting of 10 marks each, under which you have many other sub questions. All questions are compulsory that you need to answer. So let's begin by answering the first question. Question 1A says select and write the most appropriate alternative from those given below, and this is for 1 mark. It says the roots of the quadratic equation 3x square plus 6x equal to 0 are dash, and the choices given to us are -3 and -6, 3 and -2, 0 and 2, and 0 and -3. So let's solve and find out which of these choices our answer is. So 3x square plus 6x equal to 0. I'll just write it down again. 3x square plus 6x equal to 0. From here what I can see that there is, I can take 3 common between the two, and I can also take x common between the two. So I'll take 3x common. If I take 3x common, what remains here is just x, and what remains here is just 2. So because 3x into 2 gives us 6x and 3x into x gives us 3x square. So 3x into x plus 2 equal to 0. Now this can be written separately as 3x equal to 0 or x plus 2 equal to 0. 3x equal to 0 means x will be equal to 0 upon 3, and when the 0 is in the numerator, and then any number becomes 0. So that means x will be equal to 0. In the other case, we have x plus 2 equal to 0. And in that case 2 will be taken on the right hand side and will become negative. It will change sign, so x will be equal to -2. So our answer should be the roots of quadratic equation are 0 and -2. But if you look at our choices, we don't have that. So what I feel is this is a mistake. C should have been 0 and -2. Probably it's a typing error wherein the negative sign has been missed out. So it should be 0 and -2. So in this case it's up to your teacher to and what has been told by the Go Ahead Masters Association how to grant you the marks. If you have attempted the question, you should be getting that 1 mark, irrespective whether it is wrong or right. And if you have got this answer, if you've written this answer, then surely it will be right, because it has to be 0 and -2. So you remember always to attempt all the questions, because that gives you an opportunity to get marks in case if the question is wrong itself. Let's move to the next question. Next we come to question 1b. It says attempt the following. Find the value of k if the roots of quadratic equation x square plus kx plus 4 equal to 0 are equal. He's saying the roots are equal. When the roots are equal, that means the determinant should be equal to 0. So if we say the determinant, because since you can say roots are equal, okay, you can say therefore determinant is equal to 0, and determinant formula is given by b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Now if we compare this x square plus kx plus 4 equal to 0, then we should get what is a, what is b, what is c. So since this is just for 1 mark each, I'm not going to write all of them. So there's no need for you to write, but I can show you over here where does that a, b come from. So we compare this, I can write over here, comparing x square plus kx plus 4 equal to 0 with a general formula which is given by ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Then in that case, if we compare, we get a which will be equal to 1, because there is no coefficient in front of x square. Then bx, so b will be k over here and c will be positive 4. Now we need to substitute these values in this formula, okay, and see what we get. So instead of b, I'm going to put k, so k whole square minus 4a, a will be 1 and c is going to be 4, and do not forget the equal to sign, so equal to 0. So this we get k square minus 4 into 4 is 16 equal to 0, which means k square equal to 16. That's what we get. So if k square is equal to 16, 16 is a perfect square of 4, which means we can get k equal to plus or minus 4. Okay, and why we get plus or minus 4? Because we do not know whether it's going to be plus or minus, because if we square plus 4 we'll get positive 16, and even if we square minus 4 we'll also get positive 16. So when we take square root of 16, we can get either positive or negative 4. So this is your answer, that is k equal to plus or minus 4. Okay. Coming to question 1b2, find the roots of 7x minus 5 into 2x plus 3 equal to 0. So this is easy. We just need to take individual brackets equal to 0. We should be able to find the roots. So 7x minus 5 equal to 0 and 2x plus 3 equal to 0. We take minus 5 on the other side, it becomes positive. We take plus 3 on the other side, it will become negative. Then this 7x means not 7 plus x or 7 minus x, it is 7 into x. It's a multiplication. So when we take 7 on the other side, it becomes division. X equal to 5 upon 7. And here also 2 into x. So when we take 2 on the other side, it will become division. It will go in the denominator. So x equal to minus 3 by 2. So these are your roots, 5 upon 7 and minus 3 upon 2. For 1 mark again. And the third question under question 1b, write the quadratic equation x plus 2 upon x equal to 5 in standard form. Standard form of a quadratic equation is this way: ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is the general standard form. We are told that we have to write this particular quadratic equation. So what we need to do is get it in that form: x plus 2 upon x equal to 5. So here let's multiply throughout by x to get rid of this x. Okay, so if we multiply throughout by x, also I'll just write it down: multiply by x throughout. Okay, what will happen? X will be into x plus x into 2 upon x equal to 5 into x. This x and x will cancel because multiplication division, and what we'll get is x into x will get x square, and this will be plus 2 and equal to 5x. So all we need to do is get 5x on the left hand side, and we should get, so this will be then going this way: x square, I'm bringing 5x on the left hand side, it will become negative, plus 2 will remain where it is, and this will become equal to 0. Now this is what we are asked to find. This is the standard form comparable with this ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay, so this is for 1 mark. Okay. Coming to question 1c, find the roots of 8x square minus 22x plus 9 equal to 0 by factorization method, and this is for 3 marks. So let's do this. So this is 8x square minus 22x plus 9 equal to 0. So if we multiply 9 into 8, we will get 72. The reason why we are multiplying first and the last term is because that gives an idea how the middle term has to be split. So if 72 is what we need to get, and we have the middle term as negative, if we have the middle term negative and the last term as positive, that means the two terms that we need to multiply to get 72, and when we add them, now this has to be, both the terms have to be negative because the last term is positive. Okay, that means something minus into something minus will give you the positive term over here. Okay, so we need to get that. So how do we get minus 22 from this 72. So we'll see over here. What we'll do is we'll get the factors of prime factors of 72. So that will be, I'll take 3 2s are 6, carry 1, 12, so the 3 4s are 12, 3 8s are 24, and 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. Okay, so these are the prime factors. Now we have to look at the combination in which ways in which we can get it to 22. So let's have a look what are this combination. So if we just compare the first two, if we take this first 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18, we get 18 over here, and 2 2s are 4. Okay, 18 plus 4 is 22, right? 18 plus 4 is 22, and 18 into 4 is 72. That means these are the two terms, and both have to be negative, because when we do minus 18 into minus 4, we have to get this positive sign over here. So that's how we get the factors. Now 8x square minus, I'm going to write as 4x over here, and I'm going to take minus 18x plus 9 equal to 0. Now from here we have to see what is common, here we have to see what is common. Here what I see is 4 is common between the two and x is common, so I'm going to take 4x out. Okay, we'll write it down, 4x out, and what remains inside is, if we take 4x from here, just 2x remains, and if we take 4x from here, just minus 1 remains. Okay, here there is only 9 common between the two, and I'm going to take minus sign also common, so minus 9. Okay, and what we are left is, if we take 9 out of here, we'll be left with 2x, and because we've taken minus sign common, this will become minus in between 1 equal to 0. What is common? 2x minus 1. So 2x minus 1 we take common, and what is left is 4x minus 9 equal to 0. Then we take individually equal to 0. So 2x minus 1 equal to 0, and 4x minus 9 equal to 0. Take 1 on the other side, it will become positive, 2x equal to 1. And here if we take 9 on the other side, it will become positive. So 4x equal to 9. Since this is multiplication, when 2 is taken on the right hand side, it will get come in the denominator, the division, x equal to half, and same thing over here, x equal to 9 by 4. So you can say therefore roots of quadratic equation are half and 9 by 4. Coming to question 1D, it says find the roots of 7x square plus 10x minus 8 equal to 0 by quadratic formula. It's for 3 marks. Okay, so let's find that out. Once again, I'm going to write what is given, 7x square, then plus 10x minus 8 equal to 0. And this will compare with the general form. So comparing above quadratic equation with general form. General form is what? That is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. We get, we can write a is equal to 7, then b is equal to 10, and c is equal to minus 8. Okay, now that we have got that, first thing is to check whether our determinant is equal to 0, greater than 0, or less than 0. Because if our determinant is less than 0, then we will not get roots. We will only get roots if the determinant is equal to 0 or greater than 0. So let's have a look. So d equal to b square minus 4ac. This is the formula to find out the determinant. B is 10, so 10 whole square minus 4 into a, which is 7, into c, which is minus 8. Next we expand, so d equal to 10 whole square is 100, minus and minus, so that will become positive. So 7 4s are 28, or you can even take as 8 7s are 56, and 56 into 4, but the answer comes as 224. So that means D will be equal to 100 plus 224 gives us 324. So okay, so since D is greater than 0, therefore quadratic equation has real roots. Okay, and now we need to find out those roots as asked in the question. So to find out the roots, x equal to minus b plus or minus square root of determinant whole thing upon 2a. That's the formula to find out the roots. That is equal to minus b. So b is 10, so that will be minus 10 plus or minus square root of d, that is 324 whole thing upon 2 into a. A is over here as 7. Okay, then moving further, put x minus 10 and plus or minus. Now square root of 324, we will get 18. You can find out the factors also. You can do it over here and you will get the factors. So 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16, 2 1s are 2, and 3 2s are 6. Always go by prime factors, okay, not by composite numbers. 3 2s are 6, carry 2 1, 3 7s are 21, 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3. So you have combinations of 2, 3 and again 3. So 2 3s are 6, 6 3s are 18. That's how you can get your square root of 324. And 2 into 7 is 14. So we can separate them out now based on the sign in between. X equal to minus 10 plus 18 upon 14, or we can write x equal to minus 10 minus 18 upon 14. So minus 10 plus 18 gives us positive 8 upon 14, and here minus 10 and minus 18 will give us minus 28 upon 14. So 14 1s are 14, 14 2s are 28. We get x equal to minus 2, and here over here what we can do is divide by 2. So 2 4s are 8, 2 7s are 14. We'll get x equal to 4 by 7. So you can say therefore roots of quadratic equation are 4 by 7 and minus 2. These are your roots. So with this we finish question 1, which was comprising of 10 marks. At this point of time I would like you to remind you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Share this video with your friends as well as classmates who will benefit like you are benefiting right now, and do not forget to like the video. Coming to question 2a, select and write the most appropriate alternative from those given below. This is for 1 mark. In the given arithmetic progression 75, 67, 59, 51 dash dash dash, the common differences. So all you need to find is the common difference. The first term is 75 and the second term is 67. So you need to find the common difference. All you need to do is find the difference between the first term and the second term, which is given by, so D equal to second term minus the first term, and the second term is what, 67, and the first term is 75. So 67 minus 75 gives us minus 8. Okay, so minus 8, that is A is your correct choice. In this paper we have two constructions. One is to draw circles where we need to draw tangents and measure their lengths, and the other one where we draw similar triangles, and both are compulsory. That means there's no choice between them, and each one is for 3 marks. So this is 3 marks and this is also 3 marks, and we'll draw each one of them. So question 2b says draw a circle with center O and radius 3.2 centimeters. Take a point A in the exterior of the circle such that OA equal to 8.5 centimeters. Construct a pair of tangents from point A touching the circle at points P and Q respectively. Measure and state the length of the tangent set. So let's start constructing this one. Okay, so first I'm going to mark a point, and that point will be our center O, and from here I'm going to construct a circle with having a radius 3.2. So that would be over here. taken from 5 to 8.2, so that is 3.2. You took pointer here and then construct a circle. Now this circle has a radius of 3.2 centimeters. There you go. Next, we are asked to take a point A in the exterior of the circle such that OA equal to 8.5 centimeters. So we are going to draw a line OA in the exterior of the circle. 8.5 would be here. Okay, so this is OA and I'll mark this point as A. We need to draw a perpendicular to this particular line. I've taken a length in this case which is greater than half of this 8.5, so should be more than 4.3. There you go. So draw an arc top and below this line, taking A as the center. Then without taking the same measurement, we keep the point on O and we cut these two arcs this way. Now when these two arcs cut each other, we mark those points because we'll have to draw a perpendicular passing through those two points this way. Okay, and where this line intersects this line, we'll mark that as M. So next what we need to do is, using our compass, we need to measure OM because this will become our new radius, and using that as a radius we will then draw another circle this way. Now that the circle is complete, you see this big circle intersecting the small circle. There are 2 points, one is here and one is here. So this will become P, this will become Q, and from point A we'll have to draw a line passing through this P, and from point A we'll have to draw a line passing through Q. Those will be our two tangents. So let's do them. First we'll draw AP. So from A passing through P this way, that's one tangent, and then the other one will be from A passing through Q. Okay, so from here this way. So we have now two tangents, AP and AQ. After constructing the tangents, we are also asked to measure the tangents. So we'll just measure them. So from A to P, that comes to 7.9, and from A to Q also comes to 7.9. You should know that the tangents should be equal to each other. So 7.9 centimeter and 7.9 centimeter. And we'll mark this. So O to M, O to this point, I will mark this point as, say, X. This is 3.2 centimeter. This whole thing OA is 8.5 centimeters. Coming to question 2C, it says, using a pair of compasses, ruler, construct triangle PQR with side PQ 6 centimeters and angle PQR equal to 60 degrees and QR equal to 5 centimeters. Then we need to construct triangle P dash QR dash whose sides are 5/3 or 5/3 of the corresponding sides of the triangle PQR. Okay. So first what we'll do is we'll draw this QR, which is 5 centimeters. So draw this over here. So that's 5 centimeters. Mark this as Q and R. Next we need to construct 60 degrees. Okay, so this is QR. Next we'll construct 60 degrees. So we just taken a measurement and mark an arc. Okay, like this. Next, using the same measurement, where this arc cuts this line, we use that as a new center and cut this original arc. So where the two arcs cut each other, we'll mark that point. And I'm going to draw a line from Q passing through this point. This way. So that's our 60 degrees. Next, it is said that PQ is 6 centimeters. So I'm going to, from Q, I'm going to cut 6 centimeters, and that should give us PQ. Okay, that's 6 centimeters from here. Okay, take Q, cut. So where this arc cuts this line, that will become 6 centimeters. So PQ, that's 6 centimeters. This is 5 centimeters. And then we need to just join P to R, and we complete triangle PQR. This way. Okay, that's done. Now the next step is to draw the similar triangle. For that, we need to draw a line, a acute line this way. We are told that we need to draw the similar triangle which is corresponding to 5 by 3. Okay, so that means we need to cut 5 arcs on this particular line of equal length. So I've taken some measurement without measuring, and I'm going to cut 5 arcs on this particular line. So we have got 5 equal arcs lengths. So next it says 5 by 3. So whenever the denominator is smaller than the numerator, then we get a bigger triangle. So in this case, we are going to get a bigger triangle. Okay, that is P dash Q R dash is going to be bigger than PQR, and whatever number is there in the denominator on that particular arc, same arc. So there's 1, 2, 3, right, and it's 5 by 3. So that arc we join over here. So in this case, we are going to join this way. So R we are going to join here, and then we are going to draw a line or construct a line that is parallel to this line. So that line will come from, since it's 5 by 3, the fifth one will be here, from here to here. Okay, so that's what we are going to do. And since these are of equal lengths and extension of Q, we'll mark them as Q, Q1, say Q2, Q3, Q4, and Q5. Anything you can mark, no problem. This is extension of Q. Then, so we join Q3 to R. Next, we are going to construct a parallel line to this. So for that, going to take a measurement which is smaller between these two arcs. So it should be of lengths which is smaller than that. So just taken slightly smaller length. I'm going to draw an arc this way, such that it cuts this line. So I'm going to take this measurement here and cut this arc this way. So same measurement. Now where these two arcs intersect each other, I'm just going to make a point here, and I'm going to draw a line from this Q5 passing through this line, and we're just going to extend QR this way. Okay, so through this intersection, drawn a line that is parallel to Q3R. Then we need to draw a line from here that is parallel to this. That will become P dash, and we can mark this as R dash. So once again the same procedure. We'll take a length over here. We're going to draw an arc this way. Then using the same measurement to draw this arc this way, I'm going to place it on R dash and draw another arc from here like this. Next step is to measure this arc. So I've taken the same measurement as this, and where this arc cuts this, to cut this arc. Construct PQR, which is similar to P dash Q R dash. Question 2D. Find the sum of first 30 terms of an arithmetic progression whose second term is 14 and third term is 18. We are asked to find the sum of first 30 terms. So that means n will be equal to 30, and it says the second term is 14. So A2 equal to 14 and third term, that is A3, equal to 18. Okay, so A2 can be written as A plus D equal to 14, mark this as 1, and A3 can be written as A plus 2D equal to 18, and mark this as 2. Now we are giving the second term and the third term. So since they are consecutive terms, that means we can easily find the common difference between them. So A3 minus A2 will give us our common difference. A3 is given to us as 18 and A2 is given to us as 14. Okay, which means therefore the common difference is equal to 4. Now that we have got our common difference as 4, if we take this D equal to 4 and put it in this equation, we should get our first term. So we'll say A plus D we have got equal to 14 from 1, and so A will leave it the way it is, and which we need to find out. D is equal to 4 and this is equal to 14. Take 4 on the other side, it will become negative. 14 minus 4 will give us A equal to 10. Now that we have got A equal to 10, okay, then next step would be to find the sum of the first 30 terms. So I'll just write down whatever we've got right now. A equal to 10, D is equal to 4, we've got N equal to 30, which means N by 2 will be equal to 30 upon 2, which will be equal to 15. The formula we'll write to find out the sum of terms. Sn equal to n upon 2 in brackets 2a plus n minus 1 in brackets into d, close the bracket. So instead of n, we will substitute it with n equal to 30. So S30 equal to n upon 2 we've already got as 15 into 2 into a, which is 10, plus n, which is 30, minus 1 into d, which is 4. Close the bracket. Next 15, open the bracket. 2 into 10 is 20, plus 30 minus 1 is 29 in brackets into 4. Close the bracket. 15 in brackets, 20 plus 29 into 4, we get 116. Now 116 plus 20 will give us 136, which we'll multiply with 15. And the answer we get by multiplying these two terms is 2040. So that is the sum of the first 30 terms of the arithmetic progression, whose second term is 14 and third term is 18. So with that we complete the second question, which was also for 10 marks. Once again, I would like to remind you, those of you who have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel so that you receive updates of videos whenever they come up. And also, if you like watching the video, do not forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends as well as classmates so that they could also benefit as you have. Question 3. Question 3a says select and write the most appropriate alternative from those given below, and this is for 1 mark. The median of the following data is 7 of 7, 8, 5, 6, 10, 12, 5 is this. To get the median of this particular data, we need to arrange it either in ascending order or descending order. So I'll arrange it in ascending order first. Only after that we will be able to find the middle term or the median. So the smallest term over here is 5. So this 5, 5, then 6, then 7, 8, 10, followed by 12. So how many we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just a glance through it and I can easily tell which is the one. So there's 3 from this side, 3 from this side. This becomes the middle term. The 7 will become the middle term. Alternatively, since this is odd number of terms that we have got, the formula would be easier. N plus 1 upon 2, and that term will be our answer. So that will be equal to n is equal to the number of terms that are there. So here we have 7 plus 1 upon 2, that term. 7 plus 1 is 8, 8 upon 2, 2 on the 2, 2 4 the term. That means it is the fourth term, and fourth term is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 is the answer, which means B is our correct choice. Question 2b, we are asked to find the mode of the following distribution table. It is for 2 marks. Class interval is given 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, till 80 to 100. And the frequencies given are 8, 17, 27, 7, 10. We need to find the mode of the following distribution table. So to find the mode of the following distribution table, we also need to know the formula. So I'll write down the formula first. Based on the formula, we will know what all do we need to find in order to complete that formula. So the formula to find mode is given this way. So mode equal to L plus F1 minus F0 whole thing upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2. This is in brackets into H. Okay. So now we need to find out what is L, F1, F0, F2 and H. Okay. So we'll do just that. Let's begin. First thing is you need to find the model class. To find the model class, which one is the model class? You will have to find which is the highest frequency over here. So this 27 is the highest frequency. This 27, which is the highest frequency, becomes our F1. Okay, so I'll write down over here F1 equal to 27. And since F1 is the highest frequency, the class interval that it corresponds to, that is 40 to 60, becomes the model class. So model class, I'll write over here, model class is equal to 40 to 60. Okay, then we have L over here. L is actually the lower limit of the model class. Lower limit of the model class is 40. Then we come to H. H is the class size. So class size we get upper limit minus lower limit. Okay, so that is nothing but 20. Next we need to find F0 and F2. So F0 is the frequency of the class preceding the model class. So that is 17. So 17 will be our F0. And F2 is the class succeeding the model class. So frequency of the class succeeding. So this is the frequency. Okay. So F2 is equal to 7. Now we have got L, F1, H, F0, F2. We are good to go and find the mode of this particular data. Okay, so once again I'll write down the formula. Mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 whole thing upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 in brackets into H. Now we'll fill in whatever we found. L we've got as 40 plus F1 is 27, F0 is 17 whole thing upon 2 into F1, which is 27, minus F0, which is 17, minus F2, which is 7 in brackets multiplied by H, which is 20. Okay, now we'll solve. So 40 plus 27 minus 17 gives us 10 whole thing upon 2 into 27 is 54, and not put the minus sign over here. So minus 17 and minus 7 gives us minus 24 in brackets into 20. Next 40 plus 10 I'll leave it the way it is. 54 minus 24 gives us 30 into 20. So this 0 and this 0 will cancel, and we are left with 20 upon 3. So equal to 40 plus 20 upon 3. This is what we get. So if we divide this using long division, we get 40 plus 6.66. Okay, or 6.7 also you can write. So the answer will be 40 plus 66 will be 46.66, or you can even write 46.67 because 6 will be recurring. So that is the mode of this particular data. This is for 2 marks. Question 3c, the following table shows the marks scored by class in a mathematics test. This is for 4 marks. The marks scored that is given as class interval 0 to 10, 10 to 20, all the way till 50 to 60. Number of marks, that would be the frequencies, given as 6, 5, 9, 16, 9, 5, corresponding to those respective marks scored or the class interval. So we need to find the mean over here, and the remaining question says rewrite and complete the table and find the mean of the marks obtained by students by direct method. So for direct method, all you need to find out is the class mark and then multiply the class mark into the frequency to get Fi Xi, and you'll have to total that up, including totaling of the frequency, and we'll use it in a formula to find the mean by direct method. Let's find the class mark first. So how do you find the class mark over here? Class mark is nothing but upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. So 10 plus 0 divided by 2 will give us 5. So 5 is a class mark of this class interval, and next will be 15. Because the class size is 10, that is upper limit minus lower limit, it's constant, right? So that means the difference between the class marks also should be constant, and that is it should correspond with the class size. So the difference is 10. So no need to find out for each and every one, just keep adding 10, 10 to each one, the previous one, and you'll get the class mark. 5 plus 10, 15, 15 plus 10, 25, 25 plus 10, 35, 35 plus 10, 45, and 45 plus 10, 55. If you are uncomfortable doing this, you are free to find out the class mark for each and every one by adding upper limit to lower limit and dividing it by 2. Now that we have got our class mark, we'll add this up and find out sigma Fi. So when you add this up, you get sigma Fi equal to 50. Now we need to multiply Fi into Xi and get the product of it, and write the product over here. So first one is 6 into 5, that gives us 30. Next is 5 into 15, that gives us 75. Next 9 into 25, that gives us 225, and 16 into 35, that gives us 560. 9 into 45 gives me 405, and finally 5 into 55 gives me 275. So if I total this up, the total that I get sigma Fi Xi is 1570. I've got sigma Fi, I've got sigma Fi Xi. Next I need to find the mean by direct method, and the formula for that is x bar equal to sigma Fi Xi whole thing upon sigma Fi. That's all. So we've got sigma Fi Xi is 1570 whole thing upon sigma Fi, which is 50 from here. Okay, you cancel the zeros, and 157 divided by 5 gives us 31.4. So that is the mean that is obtained for this particular data by direct method. So you just write the last statement, because this is for 4 marks. We'll write the last statement. We are asked find the mean of the marks obtained by student. So that you can say therefore the mean marks obtained by students in maths test is 31.4 marks. Okay, that is your answer for question 3C. Question 3D, attempt the following. It's got two questions under it. This is for 1 mark. Following distribution gives the pocket money of 25 students. Pocket money is given in rupees 0 to 10 till 30 to 40, and the number of students is given as 15, 6, 18, 10. We are asked to convert the distribution to more than type cumulative frequency distribution. So I'll just rewrite this and write the more than type cumulative frequency distribution. This is very easy. It's only for 1 mark. So first column would be pocket money in rupees. Then the next column would be number of students. Then the last column would be more than type cumulative frequency. Okay, so put this as 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. That's it. Then we have 15, 6, 18, 10. Okay, so to begin with more than type, so it is to be more than 0, lower limit. When it is less than, then we always look for less than the upper limit. When it is more than, we look for more than the lower limit, which means it gets every. So more than type, we have to add all of this, and that will become our first cumulative frequency. So 15 plus 6 is 21, 21 plus 8 is 39, 39 plus 10 is 49. That's 49. Next, we add the 3 over here, so that is 18 plus 10, 28, 28 plus 6, 34. Then 10 plus 18, that becomes 28, and finally 10. So this is all that you are asked, and for this you get 1 mark. Finally, we come to the last question of question 3. So question 3D2. Find the number of terms in the given arithmetic progression. So 11, 16, 21, to 211. So 211 becomes our last term. So which means AN will be equal to 211. First term is A1, which is equal to 11. Second term is 16. That will help us to, the difference between the first and second term will help us to get the common difference. We'll get that D equal to A2 minus A1. A2 is 16 minus A1, which is 11, which means our common difference is 5. Now that we have got a common difference, D, our first term 11 and the final term as 211, we can easily find out what is we can find out the number of terms of this arithmetic progression. So using this formula, AN equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So N is what we need to find out. AN we have been given as 211 equal to A first term is 11 plus N, which we need to find out, minus 1 into D. D is 5. Okay, and then I'll take 11 on the left hand side, it will become negative like this, and I'll multiply 5 into this bracket. So 5 into N gives us 5N. 5 into minus 1 will give minus 5. 211 minus 11 will give 200 equal to 5N minus 5. So now I'll rearrange it such that 5N is on the left hand side. So 5N, and it's as good as saying I'm keeping 5N the way it is and just taking minus 5 on the left hand side. So that will become positive, right, like this. So 5N equal to 205. So 5 into N, that means if when we bring 5 on the other side, it will become division. So N equal to 205 upon 5. 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20, 5 other. N equal to 41. So that is what we were asked to find out, the number of terms that are present in this given arithmetic progression. This is for 2 marks. So with this we complete the third question, and now we'll move on to the fourth and final question of this question paper. Question 4a. Select and write the most appropriate alternative from those given below. For 1 mark, the point 3, minus 5 lies in the dash quadrant. So if we draw the quadrant, we should come to know what is where. So you have your y-axis and this is your x-axis. Here y-axis is positive and x-axis is also positive. So we always, when we always write x comma y. The x coordinate comes first, y coordinate comes next, irrespective of their signs. So x is positive, y is positive. So this will be positive comma positive. Here y-axis is negative, x-axis is positive in this. So this will be positive comma negative. Here y-axis is negative and x-axis is also negative. So it's negative comma negative. And here x-axis is negative but y-axis is positive. So negative comma positive. Next, how do we get the quadrants? So this is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant, this is the third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant. So if you want to find out where 3, minus 5 lies, we have to see what is the x coordinate. X coordinate is positive, y coordinate is negative. So in where over here x coordinate is positive but y coordinate is negative. So if you have a look over here, then it will be the fourth quadrant where x axis is positive but y axis is negative. So that means the point 3, minus 4 lies in the fourth quadrant, and the correct choice is D, that is fourth quadrant. Okay. Question 4b, attempt the following. There are two parts to this. First question, find the distance between the points A 3, 4 and B 1, 7. It is for 2 marks. So you can say let A 3, 4 correspond to x1, y1, and B that is 1, 7 correspond to x2, y2. The formula, the distance formula is given by square root of, so AB equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So here we have assumed x1, y1 and x2, y2. So we'll substitute. So x2 is 1 minus x1 is 3 whole square. Do not forget the square root sign. This is square plus y2 which is 7 and y1 which is 4. So 7 minus 4 whole square. We'll get square root of 1 minus 3 gives us minus 2 whole square plus 7 minus 3 will give us 3 whole square. So this is square root of minus 2 whole square is 4 and plus 3 whole square is 9. Okay, so AB, AB, AB. So we need to find the distance between AB. The distance of AB is equal to root 13 units. Okay, since we are not given any units, we have to write just as units because it's the distance that we are calculating. So this is for 2 marks. Question 4b2, find the coordinates of the point P, x, y, which divides the line segment joining the points A 5, minus 2 and B 9, 6 internally in the ratio 3:1. So we have this A and B over here. Okay, and A is 5, minus 2 and B is 9, 6. Now there is a point over here P which has a coordinate of x, y, which we need to find, and this point is actually dividing this AB into 3:1. We need to find the coordinates of this point. Here the ratios are given. So what we'll do, once again we'll assume what is A and B. So let A, that is 5, minus 2, correspond to x1 comma y1, b that is 9 comma 6 correspond to x2 comma y2. Next we have been given our ratios. So ratios are usually given as m1 is to m2, which will be taken as equal to 3 is to 1. So m1 is 3 and m2 is 1. So now that we need to find out the coordinates of point P, so that is given by x comma y corresponding or equal to, you can say equal to, this is the formula, m1 x2 plus m2 x1 whole thing upon m1 plus m2 comma, this stands for x coordinate, and the y coordinate is given by m1 y2 plus m2 y1 whole thing upon m1 plus m2. Okay, now instead of solving simultaneously, I'm just going to take it out separately, and I'm going to solve for x separately and y separately, the x and y coordinate separately. So x equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 whole thing upon m1 plus m2, and y equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 on m1 plus m2. Just making it a little bit easier for myself. So x equal to m1 is 3, so 3 into x1 x2, sorry, I'm just going to leave it like that, 1 into x1 whole, sorry, not x1, we have to substitute the value of x1, m1 plus m2, m1 is 3, m2 is 1. Same thing I'll do over here, y equal to 3 into y2 plus 1 into y1, sorry, whole thing upon m1 plus m2, which is 3 plus 1. Now x2 is 6, sorry, no, x2 is 9, so I'll put 9 over here, and x1 is 5, I'll put 5 over here. 3 into 9 is 27 plus 1 into 5, 5 upon 3 plus 1, 4. Okay, so x equal to 27 plus 5 gives us 32 upon 4, 4 ones are 4, 4 eights are 32, we get x equal to 8. Now over here y equal to y2, y2 is 6 and y1 is minus 2. 3 into 6 is 18, 1 into minus 2 gives minus 2, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So y equal to 18 minus 2 is 16 upon 4, 4 ones are 4, 4 4s are 16, which means we get y equal to 4. So we are asked to find out x comma y, so that means therefore P, which is x comma y, corresponds to P, which is given as 8 comma 4. That is your answer. This is for 2 mark. Question 4c, find the area of the triangle PQR whose vertices are P minus 5 comma minus 1, Q 3 comma minus 5 and R 5 comma 2. So once again I'll begin with the assumption. Let A that is sorry, not A, P, PQR is given, P minus 5 comma minus 1 correspond to x1 comma y1, Q that is 3 comma minus 5 correspond to x2 comma y2, R which is 5 comma 2 correspond to x3 comma y3. Okay, and area of triangle PQR is given by this formula, half into x1, put the brackets, plus x2, put the brackets, that's how I remember it, x3, put the bracket and close the bracket. Now this is 1, so next will come to n3, so y2 minus y3, if 2 then following will be 3, y3 followed by 1 in cyclic fashion. If this is 3 then 1 and 2 should come, 1 minus y1 minus y2. Now we just need to fill in this in this area substitute the values over here. So half equal to area of triangle equal to half into x1 put minus 5 into y2, which is minus 5 minus 2, and x2 will be 3 and y3 is 2 minus y1 which is minus 1, so this will become positive 1. Next is x3, which is positive 5, and y1, which is minus 1, and y3, which is positive y2, which is negative 5, so that will become positive 5 this way. Okay, now we'll open the bracket. Half minus 5 and minus 2 gives us minus 7 plus 3, 2 plus 1 gives us 3 plus 5 into minus 1 plus 5 gives us positive 4. Then half to minus 5 and minus 7 gives positive 35. So minus 5 into minus 7 is positive 35. 3 into 3 is 9 and 5 into 4 is 20. Close the bracket. Then half, and now we're going to add this. 35 plus 9 is 44. 44 plus 20 is 64. 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. That means area of triangle is equal to 32 square units. And that is your answer for question 4C. Coming to the last question of this paper, question 4D. Find the relation between x and y such that the point P x comma y is equidistant from the points A 3,6 and B 3,4. This is for 3 marks. Now it says that this point P is equidistant. So if you take this line A and B, okay, A is 3,6 and B is minus 3,4. There is this point B, which it says is at equidistant from A and B, which means it is having equal distance from A as well as from B. That means it has to be lying in between. So this P x comma y should be, so that means AP, the distance AP should be equal to the distance PB. So we can take that AP is equal to PB. Okay, now that we know that AP is equal to PB, we just need to find out the distance AP, and that distance will be equal to this distance PB or BP, whatever. Okay, so we know how to find out the distance between these two and these two using the distance formula. So we'll use that. So x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 6 whole square equal to this. Here it will be x plus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square. Now what we'll do is we'll get rid of this square root sign. So what we say, squaring on both sides. Okay, squaring on both sides, and we'll get rid of this square root signs, and we'll get x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 6 whole square equal to x plus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square. So the difference is the square root signs are gone now. Now that the square root size is gone, we'll open this, all of these equations over here. So this is a minus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square. This is the identity that we need to apply over here. So let's apply for this. So that is a minus b whole square. If we apply, this is a square minus 2ab plus b square, again plus for this a square minus 2ab plus b square, and now for this it is a plus b the whole square, which means a square plus 2ab plus b square, and for this a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. For those of you who are wondering what am I talking about a minus b when there is no a minus b at all over here, I'm referring to the identities that you would have learned in class 9. So if you do not know how to expand this, I suggest you first go to your class 9 to revise how do you expand the identities a minus b whole square and a plus b whole square, and then go to apply it to this, and then you will know how to expand this and get it in this form. Moving on, x square we have here, x square we have here, which means because they are of positive sign on both sides, if you bring this positive sign here, it will become negative. You can do it like that. I'm just going to directly cancel them out because it's anyways going to become 0. And same thing happens for y square as well. So we need to get rid of that as well. Now that we have done, I'll rewrite this thing as whatever is left, minus 6x plus 9 minus 12y plus 36 equal to 6x plus 9 minus 8y plus 16. Okay, now I'm going to add up these numbers. So minus 6x minus 12y, positive 9, positive 36 gives us positive 45 equal to again 6x minus 8y, positive 9 and positive 16. So that means we get positive 25. Next, I'm going to get everything on the right hand side on the left hand side. Let's see what we'll get. Leave a line. Minus 6x minus 12y plus 45. And when we bring these variables and the constant on the left hand side, the signs change. Positive 6x will become negative 6x. Negative 8y will become positive 8y. Positive 25 will become negative 25. And this right hand side will become equal to 0. 6x minus 6x and minus 6x gets minus 12x. Minus 12y and positive 8y gives minus 4y. And 45 minus 25 will give us positive 20 equal to 0. If I multiply this by negative sign, or if I take negative sign common, what I'll get is positive 12x, positive 4y, negative 20 equal to 0. Okay, so what I've done over here is you can say either you can multiply throughout by negative sign, or you can, the reason why I have done that is because I wanted x as positive rather than leaving it as negative. Okay, you can leave it negative also, but I have multiplied the whole thing by negative. So negative into negative, positive, negative into negative, positive, negative into positive is negative. That's how I get. Next, I also see that I can easily take 4 common, so or divide the whole thing by 4. So if I take whole thing common by 4, I take 4 out, I'll be left with 3x plus y minus 5 equal to 0. Take 4 on the other side, it will become 0 upon 4, and 0 upon 4 is 0. And then I'm left with 3x plus y minus 5 equal to 0. That's all. So this is the relation that we were asked, because it said find the relation between x and y. Okay, so we have found the relation between x and y. So you can say 3x plus y minus 5 equal to 0 is the relation between x and y. Okay, so this is for 3 marks. And with this we complete solving the maths prelims paper of level 2, which came in March 2022. So if you still have any difficulties, do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section. I'll try to solve it for you. If you've liked watching this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed so far. Please share it with your friends as well as classmates so that they could also benefit. Once again, thank you very much for being with me throughout this video, and keep watching for more such videos. Thank you.